Once in Royal David City stood a lowly cattle shed, where a mother laid her baby in a manger for his bed. Mary was that mother mild, Jesus Christ, her little child. And Mary was that mother mild, Jesus Christ, her little child. With the poor and mean and lowly lived on earth, our Savior holy. With the poor and mean and lowly lived on earth, our Savior holy. And he cares when we are sad, and he shares when we are glad, and he cares when we are sad, and he shares when we are glad.
The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon each page the words of love you send me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love this winter's night with you. The fire is dying now, my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window panes, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you, and to be once again with you.
So tired. So it's December 10th and I took a Friday and I took today off. So it's very early in the morning right now. It's still kind of gloomy out. I'm going to do a few things today. So there might be quite a lot of footage from today. Yeah. I'm going to show you an update of my spinning project, and I will be wrapping presents and prepping the box. I've got to get to the post office today with the box for my son and daughter-in-law who live in Texas, so that'll happen. I got to do a little cleaning. I do have one meeting I need to attend around 10 o'clock, but it's virtual, so I'll do it on Zoom, and it's just it's a meeting to prep for a larger meeting next week, so that's all good. Yeah, so I just wanted to check in with you. I wanted to give you a quick update of my spin project. So 6 of the 8 bobbins have the green, and I am gonna do the other 2 at some point this weekend, and then I'll be breaking up this beautiful blue purple into 8 parts and spinning it as well. So far, the colors kind of remind me of Lifesavers. And bearing in mind that there were 8 days, for some reason I thought it was going to be the, 8 days of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I have no idea what's going to happen now, because yellow, there really wasn't a yellow day. Yellow was just kind of mixed in with the orange and with the green. And the blue here has purple. Sarah calls it Brilliant Blue and Brilliant Violet. There's still 4 more bags. What's happening here? We'll see. Also, I've seen in the comments about people talking about being new spinners and intrigued by the method that I'm making my skeins or choosing. I just wanted to show these 2 books. I'll put the info down in the description box too if you're interested. But this one, Yarn of Texture by Jillian Moreno, shows you all the different ways to spin. Let's see if I can find one real quick. Yeah, here you go. So like all the different ways to spin a particular color, and then how it looks when it's knit up, like what methods and stuff. So it's really full of information about different techniques of spinning and such. So yeah, that's a really good one. This is also a good one, especially for the Spinner's Book of Yarn Design by Sarah Anderson. It also has like, you know, how to create texture in particular, where I would say yarn a texture. It's more about how to use those colorful braids or bats that you might get, you know, from indie dyers. So yeah, 2 helpful resources. I'm almost done getting the boxes ready for my son's and daughter-in-law's packages. I just need to tag the presents and put ribbons on them, and then figure out the box situation. I think I'm gonna end up sending both boxes. I have another box too that's this size but a little taller, so I may use the but I'm hoping to keep it to 2. I'd love to fit everything in that, but I don't think it's gonna work. We'll see. Yeah, so this is my Friday night. This is what I'm doing December 10th on Friday night. There's some tags that I'm going to be putting on the bags that will be their stocking stuffers, so they know whose is whose. Yeah, this is the situation. I still have a whole bunch of other presents to wrap, which I'm not going to do today. As soon as I finish this, I'm just going to sit and relax and watch a movie and yeah, do some knitting. It's my little tree. I didn't make it to the post office yesterday, but I'm going this morning. I'm expecting them to tell me to break down that big box, but hopefully they'll just take it. For you. What are you doing? or whatever time it is when you're watching this. Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a very festive week, or maybe even just a teeny little tiny festive week. So it is December 12th, Sunday morning. I'm recording early today because I am getting a booster shot this afternoon, and right after that, before any side effects kick in, I am going to be running into New York City to have dinner with my two 27-year-olds. One of them just turned 27, so my son Ryan, it is his birthday. If you've been watching these Vlogmases for more than this year, you'll know that I have faux twins. I have a 27-year-old I gave birth to, and one that I have fostered, and his birthday is December. So it was actually last week. It was December 3rd, and he wanted to celebrate this weekend with me. So yeah, so I'll be driving to New York, probably to the Bronx, it sounds like. My other son lives in the Bronx. Ryan lives in Harlem. Or I don't know if it's Harlem officially because it's the West Side. Upper West Side. Anyway, Sugar Hill. He lives in Hamilton Heights, Sugar Hill area, if you know the city. So yeah, I'll be picking him up and heading over to my other son's apartment, and we'll find somewhere in the area. So yeah, you will see that footage if I remember to take some. I should. You'll see any city footage next time. My next episode. In episode 4, this is episode 3. This is my Vlogmas 3. You can see, you can look forward to 2 more, 4 and 5 at least. So I had a really, really busy, intense work week, so there's not much footage here other than my Advents and morning coffee routine and feeding the cat. The end of the semester is super intense for us. It's intense in December and it's intense in May. So I really just am holding on. I'm white knuckling it until the end of this week. I think everything will pretty much be wrapped up by Thursday this week, and then I'm on vacation until January 10th. So I did manage to get in some knitting because of course it helps me maintain my sanity in these crazy times. So I want to share that with you, share some updates. I have 2 finished objects. I think last time I had, these are both damp. Last time I had just cast on this charcoal gray cashmere hat. This is from Clinton Hill Cashmere Bespoke, which I believe is a worsted weight. And I did not use a pattern. I just simply knit a 1x1 rib on a size 8, US size 8, 5mm needle in the round until about 7 inches, and then I did some decreases until I ran out of yarn. So I ended up with, this is my fourth hat that I've made this month out of the Clinton Hill Cashmere Bespoke, and it is fifth. I finished the purple one too, which I can just put a picture on screen. It's exactly the same. So I did finish that. I don't have it to show, however, because I've already gifted it to someone that I won't be seeing again until after Christmas. So that is gone. So yes, I've made 5 total 1x1 rib bespoke cashmere hats as little luxury gifts for people in my life. And I busted out a superwash one yesterday. I actually knit this entire thing, cast on and knit it yesterday. It knit really, really fast. This is some Aran yarn wool, superwash wool from Stranded Dyeworks. This is the colorway Limoncello. I bought this skein 2 years ago. And I had intended to make myself a yellow hat, and I just never got around to it. Every time I would think about it, I got distracted with other things. And this is also damp and still in the process of being blocked. But it's same concept, only because this was a bigger skein, I was able to knit a longer hat so that there's more room for, a nice fold over brim, because I love a nice fold over brim to go over my ears in the winter. So yeah, people will see me coming. I wish this was dry because I would totally wear it today. Aran weight superwash from Stranded Dyeworks in the colorway Limoncello, which I don't know if Jude has dyed that recently, but you can ask. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous yellow. It's not quite as neon-y as, like, say, this yellow. It's a little warmer toned than this one. That's my half and half triangles wrap that I did a color blocked version of, and that yarn is from Loop Fiber Studios. So yeah, just super quick knits, kind of what I end up doing right around this time of year for gift knitting. Sticking with the gift knitting theme. Oh, I do have one more hat on the needles, and I think I'm going to be making another one, but it'll be different. This is more cashmere. This is more cashmere. This is from Cashmere Treats, though. This is a beautiful creamy speckled yarn that I bought in the summer. I think she had a sale or something, or maybe I just really liked it. This color is called Beach Party, and same concept. This yarn, I think, though it is 100% cashmere, it seems the texture doesn't really bloom until after you wash it, soak it, give it a wet block. So it looks a little more, sort of superwash-ish looking, I think. It doesn't have the halo, but the halo will come out once I block it. So if you're new here, that's fine. Welcome. You may not remember, or if you've been around since the beginning of the year, I did make a sweater out of the mini skein Advent that I got from Cashmere Treats, and I ended up mixing that yarn with cashmere from Clinton Hill, and in that sweater, once I blocked it, you could not tell the difference between, in the brand difference between the cashmere DK from Clinton Hill and the cashmere DK from Cashmere Treats. So I think that's due to just maybe there's some oils in this cashmere. I'm not really sure. I think Jessica might watch, so she can chime in down in the comments if I got any of that wrong, and she's here. So that is one more hat for a gift for a friend that I'll be working on this week. And then I have one more that I'm going to be doing out of some fingering weight and mohair. The gift knitting just doesn't end. And another gift knit that I'll be doing, I got this beautiful DK weight from Ching Fiber in a mystery bag. It was a very well priced mystery bag, and so I just decided to cake it up. This is also DK. I don't know if it's her. I think it's just superwash. Shove the tag in there. Yeah, this is, it's actually a merino nylon, so it's perfect for socks, and that is what's going to happen to it. I'm going to make some DK weight socks, which I actually really, really should get these done this week. So I may, this I have until Christmas, the hat I have until Christmas to get done. So I may put these on the needles later today and bring these along on my, if I have time, if I can get all this edited and everything put to bed before I need to leave for my shot. I may put these on the needles just so I can try to get them done by next weekend. So you may see these in the next episode. All right, other works in progress. I did make some progress. Speaking of my Cashmere mini skein advent, I did make some progress on my current half and half triangles wrap that I'm making, sort of a scrappy version out of my mini skeins and just some other full skeins and bibs and bobs that I have left over from other projects that were made out of 100% cashmere wool, or yarn, I should say, not wool. Yeah, so what you're seeing here, I love this like kind of sunset ombre thing that's happening. This is Beach Party again down here. This is some leftover mini skeins from last year, and I popped in some yellow from Clinton Hill that was left over from my last project. And then this, starting with this was day 1, then the stripe on either side of the yellow is day 2, this one's day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. So I have up through day 6 knit in here, and I have all the other skeins caked up in, except for today's, which you just saw. So yeah, it's coming along. It's a nice comfort knit, and I expect that I'll be able to get more work done on this once my gift knitting is over, which should be early next week at the latest. I'm also trying my best to put some knit time in on the Olann Advent knit. I purchased her 24-day Advent, which you've seen bits of. So this is what I have so far. It's really cool. I love the mix of textures and this sort of gradient thing going on with the colors. If you've noticed, we go from these soft pinks to slightly brighter pinks to golds, and then more recently green golds. I have no idea where this is going. We're only about halfway through. Yeah, today we're actually 100% halfway through. I know, I'm silly. Halfway through opening all the advents. So, yeah, so I'm curious to see where this is going. I wish I had more time to knit on it. I am currently on clue 5. I'm about halfway through clue 5, where we're doing this like 2x2 rib stitch where we're also alternating color. Yeah, and then after this, I looked ahead, there's more of this, some increases, stuff like that, and then more of this kind of texture. I think we're making a sun. I think it's a sun. I hope that I kind of hope like so far it's a round, it's a circular shawl. I hope we are going to maybe change the shape and go make it more of a rectangular shape or something, instead of doing a full circle shawl, just because I think something that's more rectangular or even crescent shaped is more wearable than a circle shawl. But you know, if nothing else, it'll make a beautiful throw on the bed. So yeah, so that is what is happening with that. Oh, I heard from a viewer who purchased that Advent and is looking to sell it. So if you are interested in purchasing the Advent, I don't think she's opened it. I don't know exactly. All I'm doing is I'm just going to connect you to her. So I will, or you can comment below and she can read your comment and get in touch with you herself. I am not just trying to help a viewer connect with another viewer maybe who might be interested in buying that Advent, because she has said she's not interested in it's just not her colors. So okay, other whips. Okay, the polar bear, I have maybe knit a row or two. Again, this is something that I need to have done by New Year's Eve. So plenty of time to get it done. I don't think it's going to take very long. Actually, my intention with this is once I'm done with the hats, I will be knitting the sweater that the polar bear wears, because it is a separate a separate thing from making the polar bear itself. So that is a Susan B. Anderson pattern. I bought the kit, so I'm knitting out of Barrett wool. Spinning update. I haven't gotten much more done than what I showed you. I did finish the bobbins, the green. So the green is spun, and now I haven't begun the blue. This gorgeous, gorgeous blue with lots. There's some purple in there. I don't know if you're seeing that, but this is purple. Yeah, it's weird. It's not really showing up. Maybe I can fix it in editing. But yeah, so the blue is the next, and I'm planning to open bag 5. I was planning to do it tomorrow, but I may postpone until Tuesday, only because I am getting my booster shot, as I said, and I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to feel kind of crappy. So I don't really, yeah. I have like kept my schedule clear, and I finished up a bunch of stuff this weekend that I normally would have probably left off until tomorrow, but I just want to make sure that, you know, I can rest if I don't feel like doing much tomorrow. Also, I ordered from Twig and Horn the latest Amaroosu magazine. So this is Fall Winter 2021. I really haven't looked at it too closely, but I do love how they have a good theme. Actually really like, this one caught my eye. This is Zatsuki. Here, whoops. Whoops. Still don't know how cameras work. Yeah, I just really like that detail. It is by Sari Norland. Interesting. I don't know. I have so many sweaters I want to work on. It's really weird for me to be knitting things and not have a sweater on the needles. I do not have a sweater on the needles right now because I'm just cranking through these 2 shawls and a lot of gift knitting. So anxious to do that. Also, Twig and Horn generously included for me a Fall Winter 2019, so a back issue of one of Amaroosu's magazines. So yeah, thank you, Twig and Horn. And they didn't include it because I would talk about it. They don't know who I am. They just said they included this note that just says they were doing a clear out, and they just thought I might like this one. So luckily it was one that I haven't purchased in the past. So yeah, I was delighted. Like, actually when it came, the package was kind of thick, and I was like, what is going on here? It was just the 2 together. So that was a happy surprise. Thank you, Twig and Horn. I don't know if others have experienced that, but that was a surprise to me. It's always nice when a big company does something, you know, nice without expecting anything. Thank you for coming along with me on my Vlogmases. I sort of feel like maybe they could be a little more exciting, but also my life has just been not very exciting, and other than what I've showed you, the only thing you're missing are clips of me writing emails and crafting some policy recommendations and things like that, things that I do for my job. So hopefully the next couple will be a little more exciting. I am going to the Hamptons next weekend, and so there should be some interesting footage from that. We'll be doing a lot of shopping, and it's very festive out there. The villages do a really awesome job putting together, their decorations and stuff for the holidays. And my friend whose house I'm staying at also does a remarkable job. His aesthetic is a lot of white and neutrals. So I also like white and neutrals, but I don't mind having color, where he's a little militant about no color. So yeah, I'll show you what I can. He's also kind of sensitive about what I film. So, yeah, I'll do my best. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up so that I can get to editing and get this posted before I go out this afternoon. And I, love reading your comments. So please comment below if you have any, thoughts or things you want to share with me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Once in Royal David City stood a lowly cattle shed where a mother laid her baby in a manger for his bed. Mary was that mother mine, Jesus Christ, her little child. And Mary was that mother mine, Jesus Christ.